Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The race starts in 5.
Happy Tuesday evening, everybody. I'm James J, joined by Adam Sondag. There's a huge group of Porsche Cup cars ready to take on Road Atlanta tonight, 2.54-mile circuit in Atlanta, just north of Atlanta, about an hour north of Atlanta. Adam, we've been to Road Atlanta before, and tonight we're going single class racing, AMS and Pro Division, two separate classes. But the Midwest Motorsports guys have got a great handle on these Porsche Cup cars. What are we going to see today at Road Atlanta?
Well, the track surface is hot. It is about 113 surface temp right now. So the drivers, James, you polled the drivers today. How many of them think they're going to take tires? 75% said they won't, that responded. They might not have known it's going to be 113, 100, maybe even 118 by the time they get lapping here. It might wear those tires out a little quicker than people expected. So we've seen chaos here before at Road Atlanta, going up the hill. We've seen some kick flips. We've seen cars upside down. It's known to fuel them up. So we'll see how this goes. The curbs are aggressive. If people are attacking the curbs, they might be a little bit surprised. It's kind of hard to settle this Cup car down, especially with the tire model change. So I'm expecting to see the first couple laps at least might be a little sketchy.
I agree 100%. Let's take a look at this grid. Congratulations to Jack Lucas, one of the WART members. Congratulations, Jack, for your pole position. I tried to do as much research as I could, and I believe this is your first Midwest Motorsports pole. So everybody give Jack Lucas a shout out for his well-earned pole position with a stacked field tonight. Justin Flagg has many laps around Road Atlanta. Michael Odell also has done real-time laps around Road Atlanta. Jason Wahlberg, last week's runner-up and first 2 wins. Francis Faustino, currently second in points. Jesse Coffey with the top 5 last week at Montreal. The pro field is stacked. Adam, talk us through the amateur field.
Yeah, we've got Kyle Ryan taking the pole here in the AM division. Kyle Ryan pole, Justin Shoup second, David Wortman third, Kevin Mayer fourth, Taylor Montague fifth, Aaron Mitchell sixth, Rick Bundren seventh, Troy Nissen 8, Nick Moffitt 9, Ben Wall 10, Chris Hopper joining us tonight 11. We've got Grover, first race tonight, so we'll have to get him in the system and updated so he shows up properly. Gerard in there in the mix, Jordan Nissen, Keith Robert, Eric, race director Josh Watt, Mike Harris, and I believe CJ might not have been able to get his equipment work time to start, but here they go, James. Jack Lucas is off.
That's a tough break for CJ. So far, they're playing nice. Jack Lucas in the catbird seat as they come down through the rolling S's of Road Atlanta. Great place to watch if you've never been. Highly recommend you go. You're looking at Spectator Hill as they come up through turn 5 using all the exit. 2 very important corners on the circuit are the next 2 coming up. Turn 6 and 7. You gotta get a really good run out of turn 7, down the long back straight. Turn 6 is Alley Bank, and then it flattens out for turn 7. And down the long back straight, Michael Odell has a slipstream on Justin Flagg, all black number 36. They go side by side. Is it too early? Michael Odell, Justin lifts, lets him go. Jason Wahlberg being patient. It's very interesting you brought up the track temp and the tire temp. They were able to get some practice. Did they practice with the temperatures this high? Are they going to stick to their theory when they came in? This weather system technique, real weather is.
We all had to adjust. It was a clean lap. So give them credit. Give the drivers credit on
Yeah.
that.
No 4X. No race reviews. Great job, everybody. Like I say, it's David Warman, last week's AM Division winner, being chased by Justin Shoup, Kyle Ryan just in front of him.
Yeah, he's got Ian Bakaitis right on his tail.
I thought it was Ian. So Justin. I got the wrong number. Definitely David Wortman. I recognize that paint.
Yeah, there's 72 back there in the back is Justin running overall position 14 for Justin. So a couple positions overall behind David, but David second in class, Justin Shoup third in class.
Thanks for that. Let me refresh my timing too.
He's coming up the inside.
He took a peek. Decided against it for now.
Steve Hansel, some reason blinking out of our system. I thought he might have wrecked because I saw cars passing him, but I think it's just a glitch in the matrix.
The all green car of Nick Moffitt going aggressive inside. Move him up a spot on Christopher Hopper.
So it seems that the reason that this car has been bouncing and causing so much trouble off the curbs is the new tire model. The tire has more grip on the landing, and as it's getting that sort of deflection and sideways energy and force, it's trying to grab, but it's sort of skidding and hopping. So that's appears to be where that's coming from. And so the solution appears to be that you need to sort of drive and steer into where the car is heading when you're coming down off of a hard clip of a curb or whatever might add that type of energy onto the tire, just to try to allow it to get rotation instead of being a friction force that's making it skip and bounce and hop. So that appears to be what the problem is. Whether or not people have sort of found their grips with it, I think we'll see over this race, just given how aggressive these curbs can be in upsetting the cars.
Aaron Mitchell in the 17 holding strong from Nick Moffitt. Nick Moffitt tried to step inside on turn one. Aaron Mitchell said, not today, not on my watch. I'm going to stay on the outside and go too wide through turn 3 and 4. And Aaron Mitchell keeps the spot for now. This battle is not over. It will continue. Meanwhile, Jack Lucas and Michael Odell are up front. No change there, so this is one of the closest battles on the track. And here's Michael Odell trying to chase down Jack Lucas. Geyer, this is a good one. It's Ian Bakaitis. This is a race for position.
Yeah, you can get a move done through 10A, 10B, but it requires trust and it requires positioning. If you don't get a good run out of 10B, it's not going to last. It's hard to believe without that chicane that the track went straight up through the bridge at full speed.
I was there, I saw it. The dip, they called it. Flat out. It went all the way to the service road, and then you had to brake for turn 11, the bridge. Oh, got a couple guys going wide. Big wheelie.
Yeah, just
from
a little
40,
clip of the sand
yeah.
there. Yeah, almost like the old Laguna Seca layout, just pure pure throttle down. Eventually somebody figured out that that might be unnecessarily dangerous.
Competition. You guys want to go fast, start sacrificing risk for reward. Looks like Ron Cavilta's behind. May have some damage.
I think that's Hopper.
Hopper in the Gulf paint. Okay.
So he might have done a front bumper delete, like many drift drivers might do. It's one less thing that team will have to replace. Not going to be aerodynamically helpful, but assume that he'll run until the pit stop and then try to make that part of the refueling rather than going off cycle. Nope, he's going to come in.
Downforce setting. He's going to come in and get repairs. I don't blame him. Not going to be able to make it, but stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding, Chris.
Kyle Ryan appears to have learned from the just send it livery that such energy will result in sending it a little too hard. So he still has a Bison side now, so that's a little still bullish, still bullheaded. So see if he takes care of his car, his equipment. He's running 9th right now overall. Here's Michael Odell now. He got the move done just this lap to get around Jack Lucas. Jack's peeking back out to try to get it back. Justin Flagg is all over it, so this front three is bunched up nicely. Jason Wahlberg's within a second. He's not really dropped out of this group, so any battling that they do will draw him back in. Take a look back here at the pass for the lead.
Out of turn 7. Long back straight coming. Little too much curb on the exit of turn 7. Driver's left. Upsets the car, gets Michael Odell. Now it's all about getting the run. Justin Flagg could follow Michael Odell, and he does. But backs out. Lets Jack Lucas get back in between them. Black car, Justin Flagg's going to back out. Maintain 3rd. Jason Wahlberg likes what he sees up in front of him.
Yeah, nicely done from everybody there just to get through that section cleanly. Little zipper effect into 10. Coming back through in the same order. Jack dipping into the inside. The inside does compromise because the car tends to run all the way out wide. So he's going to have to hold it in the middle. Avoiding the first curb, all over the next two.
In real racing at Road Atlanta, I've seen this a lot with Spec Miatas, Porsche Cup, even the Prototype 2s. There's a lot of mental games going on with fuel save and wanting to lead, follow, and help each other. Spec Racer Ford, another great example, because the slipstream really is a big difference on this backstretch. If these guys can work together and duke it out the last couple of laps, maybe pull away from Jason Wahlberg, who was your points leader. Francis Faustino's still sticking in there as well. He's in second in points. So these top 5 guys, they can break away, even if it's just those 3 guys can break away.
Well, and you can really break hard into 10. That the downhill there before the chicane into 10A, the compression is so hard that you can really trust the tires to take that braking force. So you can really dive in there late and trust that you're going to get slowed down in time to go up the inside, as long as the other driver, the other car, knows that they're going to need to go wide a little bit to leave you that room. But I'm sure that we will see more and more moves in 10 as this race goes along.
Yes, we will. And I look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to calling it with you. Thanks to everybody for joining us on YouTube. If you're here, we appreciate it. Go ahead and smash that like button while you're there. Let us know you like the show. This is round 4. Look at Josh Watt. Race control,
Classy.
battling it out with Michael Harris.
Classy gentleman in the martini. That's
Hello,
Eric.
Eric.
Yeah. Michael Harris choosing not to hang out with Josh. Here's our newest driver. Got the tequila sunrise look going on.
I like it. Makes me thirsty.
Tell you what.
Some tequila.
Tell you what. All I could think about during the Super Bowl halftime show was how nice it would be to be in Puerto Rico drinking a nice drink on the beach. Treated us some lovely 50, 60 degree days here. Welcome relief in February. Aaron Mitchell's doing everything to make that car as wide as possible.
These guys are still duking it out.
I think Nick's got it done. As long as he gets a good exit here.
Ooh.
Oh, somebody. Just a little swerve there. Oh, we have another new driver.
Hello, Mr. Rhodes. Thanks for joining us at Midwest Motorsports. Good to have you. Back to the leaders. Like Jack Lucas has reassumed the lead. Michael Odell second. Justin Flagg third. We got a 5-way battle for the lead. Just outside 45 minutes to go. Francis Faustino barely hanging on back there in the shot. I'll consider him part of this group, especially if he can get up close to Wahlberg on this long run down the back stretch. And here we go. If these guys, I guess this could be a 5-guy race. Here we go. Like you said, using that late break into turn 10A, Adam, you called it. They could do this all day, every lap. They have to work together. That's not the fast way through turn 10B.
Yeah, that's the concern there, where you see for Jack when Michael Odell has the space to hold. Oh, he eventually gets it done. That does compromise for Michael Odell being on the inside coming through the final turn. If you don't get that runoff all the way out to the curb, you're going to be compromised. So that ultimately is what helps. You can see that car really got sideways there coming off the curb. But
wow,
going into 10A, I mean, you can come up the inside, but you're on the outside for 10B going up the hill. So there is a chance to fight back for the car being overtaken. It's not a guaranteed done deal in that section.
Did you see Justin Flagg go wide outside of turn 1 with Michael Odell on the inside? Those two drivers really respecting each other's space. Is so easy to get that wrong. Too wide through turn 1 is not easy. It takes respect, as you mentioned, Adam, on both sides. But what a great job of driving these guys are doing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be a difficult turn for what it is, but you really have to be getting set up to be positioned to go through the S's there on the top of the hill. So there's a lot of car positioning. Also, just the nature of that turn, the shape of it, you run out of real estate on the left pretty quick if you get over there too far. Justin staying inside. Here's the setup just to clip the right hand side.
Carry as much speed here. Use all the exit curving. Amazing.
Nice and smooth on the exit there. Easy to get excited. He might be getting excited, hitting buttons on the wheel if he turned the wiper on. Jason Wahlberg tiptoeing right back into this.
There's his wiper, Adam. You called it.
Got those happy hands going on. You might get the wipers turned on. Here's Rick. He's got Aaron Mitchell coming up the inside. Aaron Mitchell's been racy today. In the Detroit car. Shout out to 313. This pack of Ian Bakaitis, David Wortman, and Jason Geyer have been racing almost all 18 minutes that we've been green.
Rhodes again, being chased by Christopher Rowe. Just outside the top 5. 6th and 7th. We were watching. Not bad for the first showing out.
See what we get here. Fanning out wide. Justin Flagg going to decide against it, or maybe no, he's going to let it ride. You don't have to make the pit or the maneuver here. The pit cycle will be coming up in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Michael Odell had a longer pit stop last week, choosing to take tires. The time cost him, but the benefit of pace with the fresh tires ended up winning out in Montreal. Check in with AM Division race leader Kyle Ryan.
Chasing down a pro, Jesse Coffey, right in front. So Kyle Ryan, currently P8. Practice sessions are paying off. Thanks for hosting. and looking racy. Not much to gain for Kyle here. They go by points position in class. This is not a battle for class position. There's nobody in Kyle's class ahead of him. However, David Wortman, how far back is he? 5. No, I'm sorry, about 9 seconds back. So, he has a little time to play with, 9 seconds. I think these 3 guys in front are proving to be the class of the field. A little understeer. He holds it through turn 12. These guys are just lead follow right now. I think we're in that point of the race where you come down to the pit stop. Who takes tires or who doesn't? Who gets in their box clean? Here's Jason Wahlberg.
Yeah, and we've seen traffic. You know, if you choose to go in on a lap when a bunch of other drivers are going in, you know, you're subject to that traffic. We've seen that play a factor before as well.
Yeah. Where it helps to have a professional spotter. You can help somebody figure out exactly where you're going to come out.
Here's Francis getting around. Francis taking position on Jason Wahlberg. Not sure if Jason might have gotten off a little bit. And
just got a little wide coming out of turn 5.
Yeah, Francis right around.
Cross for one more lap. Waiting for the pit stop.
That must have been that Detroit car that we saw a minute ago.
That's right. That's right. Hard to pull that move off, though, going around the outside of turn 6 and 7, but he carried it through. Used all his momentum. Move Francis Faustino again. Second in points over Jason Wahlberg. I'm sorry, behind Jason Wahlberg. Now in front in points. Now in front on the track. So the battle for the points is playing out right in front of our eyes, as well as the battle for the race. CJ and Chase are chatting online here, Adam. They say we do not want to go to Kyle Ryan anymore for the rest of this race. No broadcaster curse allowed. He's worked really hard this week. But unfortunately, Chase, unfortunately for you, Kyle Ryan, we don't play that. We'll go to Kyle Ryan if you win. When you're doing good, we show you off, Kyle. We're proud of you, man. Just like we're showing Michael Odell, Jack Lucas, and Justin Flagg off. These pro drivers. Like Justin Flagg is backed off the pace. Turn the risk level down a notch. Gonna wait for the pit stop. There's Nick Moffitt inside Taylor Montague.
Yeah, he's charging. It's got 20 seconds to Kyle. Kyle is cranking right now.
Kyle's up the road.
So there's Taylor Montague coming in for his pit stop. Francis Faustino, Chris Goldsmith as well, Aaron Mitchell, Grover, race director Josh Watt, Jordan Nissen, Gerard Rupert, all in the pits right now. Francis on the way out. Jack Lucas going to dive in,
Right.
try for the undercut.
Here we go. I'd love to see Jack Lucas do great here. He's been trying hard for a very long time. Friend of Jesse Coffey's in the Wart Racing.
I like to think he's a friend to us all.
I would too. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Christopher Owen, pit lane is hot.
Let me see. One car back there was up. That was Grover.
Meatball. Okay.
No one else is taking tires. Keeping in mind, it is a very attempt today on this track. No tires for Jack. Peak Cup is a gentleman's series, so got to save those tires where you can. That's all cost out of the budget.
Flag stays out. Flag's going to go for the overcut. How many laps can he get? Does that mean he shortens his stop? And we'll see if Michael Odell takes tires. Jack Lucas did not, but Justin Flag in traffic. Oh, this could hurt Justin. Oh, this could really hurt Justin. Oh, through the S's, there's nowhere to pass here. He's stuck. Oh, Justin Flag's gotta be banging his head against the wall. Justin Flag could easily lose 3 seconds here.
Yeah, it's a hard section to get around. Not much longer, and he should be able to, out of this section, get around. Looking at the map, and you would think that the congestion is behind, so he might have thought this would be a clean run, but just the way that the traffic shakes out.
The traffic gods.
Jason Geyer also yet to pit in second. So here's Michael Odell now.
So this time Justin should pit, or maybe even one more. Gotta get one more flying lap in. Thank you, 65. Odell in front of Jack Lucas. There's the gap. About, 3 seconds?
Yeah. Jack coming in. Jack came in a lap earlier. Michael Odell had a shorter stop. Almost 2 seconds less on pit lane, so that explains that 2 second gap there.
Where's Justin Flag? He comes out of the pits just behind Michael Odell, so he didn't lose that much time. That's good to know. Now the cat and mouse game is on. Now it's about fast laps. Almost
a second faster on the pit stop and total time on pit for Justin Flag with that overcut 1 extra lap on Michael Odell. Almost 3 seconds faster than Jack Lucas's stop.
That's all the time that it takes for the fuel nozzle to stay in the hose? Is that what you're thinking, Adam?
I guess so, because the true to the nature of this series with not having a dedicated pit crew and doing endurance racing. That's a whole mess of cars there. Keith's going to have to hold the brake and just back it out.
Good job, Keith.
Terrifying place to be sideways.
Yeah, you don't want to be looking at the drivers coming right at you. Oh, Benoit. Little snap over on exit. What happens to Keith? Just over-rotates on entry.
Looks like everyone stays clean. Gets it backed off the apex, back on his way. No harm done.
Nice
About as
job.
clean as you can want it. Yeah. Looked scarier in the foreground than it was, but don't tell Keith it wasn't scary.
Yep. You might need a new driver's suit after that one. I'd send that suit to the dry cleaners. Don't ask your wife to clean that one. Steve Ansel, I'm glad he's still racing Porsche Cup. Does a lot for the points admin. Appreciate your effort, Steve. Trying to chase down this guy in the orange, Jason Geyer. And there's Steve.
Downshifting in a second there. See him working the levers.
Looking good.
Yeah, efficient. Smooth shifting.
Still got time to catch up to Jason Geyer and Jesse, maybe. A lot of racing left. Just past the halfway point. Not much past the halfway point. On the hood of your AM division leader, Kyle Ryan. I think he picked a good one to follow. No pressure. You have 8.5 seconds. You had 9.5 at your pit stop, so. Oh, a blinker. I don't know if I'd follow a blinker. Too close.
Yeah, it's hard to know between my machine and the stream PC. Yeah, where this latency comes. You can see all the debris out on the course. That might be a little yellow flag in the simulator for these guys going through all that. See the blimp up there. Just a little wide for Jason.
You gotta go.
Kyle has have fun on his bumper, just like CJ. Jason's going to come back. No, he's going to.
Deep.
Oh, it looked like he was going to come up the inside there in 10A.
Kyle Ryan stamped his authority on that brake pedal and went deep into the braking zone. Got the car rotated and turned and out brakes his competitor. Next up for Kyle Ryan is Jesse Coffey, just up the road in the all green car. That's not him.
Taylor Montague following Rick Bundren as they snake their way.
Nice and clean racing so far, Adam. I like what I see. Everybody's kind of settling in, knowing there's not maybe one or two places to pass on this track. You really want to stay consistent with your lap times, do the very best you can, but nobody's taking real major risks. I like what I see. It provides great racing. Nice to take home the car in one piece.
Yeah, the surface temp is down to 106, so temps coming down from practice and qualifying. Thought it might be a risk that it would chew these tires up, but I think getting into evening here. Golden hour's coming up, supper time around Road Atlanta. James, what are you going to for dinner in Atlanta?
Oh, right now I'm looking at a slice of Bellini's pizza.
Oh no, Josh Watt.
Have me over. Oh, the race director. In the wall. He's gonna need some Advil. In the martini paint, I believe. Oh, meatball.
Uh,
Oh, Gerard Rupert with a meatball as well.
that might have been shaken
Or he
and
went too
stirred.
wide. Too wide with Nicholas Moffat. Oh,
Oh,
Moffat
he
got really
had a
slow out of the exit of 3.
yeah.
That
So
set up
he
an opportunity.
gets Josh offline, and then just upsets
Maybe.
the rear of the car. Maybe a toe link something off there.
Yeah, flat toe. That's unfortunate,
Yeah, sometimes the safety car isn't always safe.
right? Unfortunate for Moffat. Just barely missed turn 3 just a little bit and stacked up 2 cars behind him. I believe that was CJ. No, not sure exactly that was with Josh Watt there, but 3-way stack up. Josh did good to stay off of Nicholas Moffat as he spun. Good on you, Josh. Hopefully you get back in the race. Oh no, Jack Lucas has dropped back. Jack Lucas, couple seconds back now. Over 5 seconds. Jason Wahlberg still in 4th. Francis Faustino still 5th. Top 2 have pulled away. Almost over a 4-second gap.
Yeah, Michael Odell, the pit strategy master of Porsche Cup. Almost the Goldilocks, if you will, of pit strategy. Jack Lucas's pit stop was too early. Justin Flagg's too late. Michael Odell's just right.
Here we go, Nick Moffat. Nope. Is it Moffat?
Yeah, Nick
No,
Moffat
Rhodes.
following Steve Hansel and Rhodes behind. I believe Rhodes will join the pro division based on the I rating, but not entirely certain.
Awesome racing in dead even cars. Only difference is the driver, his personal settings. Here we go. Inside 20 minutes to go. And Moffat go inside Steve Ansel. Oh. You got to be just pinpoint perfect around here. Precision pays off. Justin Flagg is right there. Battle for the lead. Last week, it was this guy, Michael Odell, battling it out with Jason Wahlberg, your points leader. Now, Michael Odell is battling it out with Justin Flagg.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago. Justin Flagg was just getting used to GT style car driving, used to prototypes. Doesn't have that excuse anymore. He's been fast.
He's on him. 16 minutes to go. Remember, if I remember correctly, Flagg did like a 3-lap overcut, 2 laps on Michael Odell.
Just 1 lap, but 2 on Jack Lucas.
Here he comes. Inside Michael Odell, down into 10A.
Might back out. He'll stick with it. That's going to put him on the outside here, though, and he'll tuck back in. See if he gets a good run. It's worth tucking back in here to make sure you get the most. Get all the way to that runoff. It's 15 minutes left. It doesn't have to happen right now. Elsewhere, Travis Rhodes in the middle of Steve Hansel and Nick Moffitt.
That was a good move from Nick Moffitt to let him go. I hope he did. Because those guys can race for a point. Well, I believe it's 30 points, something like that, depending on where they are in the lineup. But because this would be a pass for position, where Nick Moffitt is just nursing home a 10-second lead.
Well, he needs to put position putting a car between him and Justin Shoop is beneficial for Nicholas Moffitt. So even if it's not for a position in class, putting another car between him and, oh no, Travis Rhodes off the inside. Gonna have to gather it back in. Might be some damage on the right front. Yeah, just a little.
Points in class, but we can check that.
But the point being that having another car between him and Justin Shoop will help keep Justin Shoop busy, allow him to maintain his second place.
Yes.
Has a little bit of a gap, but with 13 and a half minutes left, his second place is not guaranteed.
Well, now he's gone. Where did Rhodes go?
He's gone into the pit to see if they can get that front end squared away.
Roger. That was coming on to turn 7.
Yeah, you normally don't, if you lose it there, you normally don't have damage, but that just shot him into that inside wall on the infield there. Just enough to do damage. Wall does tighten up the further out that you get.
Yeah, Adam, I tend to agree with you now. He needs to go. Nick Moffitt needs to go. If you're faster than Kyle Ryan, you guys got to go. Or Steve Hansel, you just got to go because Justin Shoup is on you. He has your number right now. He's got you in the target scope.
Yeah, Nick and
Iron
Steve
sight.
down the backstretch were snaking like an Indy 500
Yeah.
snake. This is the closest battle on track. Elsewhere, Rick Bundren is within a second of Taylor Montague. Can't tell what's on the side of the Taylor mobile. Is it a duck? It is a duck. So same, maybe an inverted version of what Jason Wahlberg is running. So the camaraderie and Wyndham are picking up here.
Not this time for Nick Moffitt. Going to follow Steve Hansel around a couple more times. Pull this move off.
Michael Odell now shaking out to 2.4 second lead. Is that Justin Shoup? Might have been off back there. Coming into one, he'll gather it back in. But that's going to take him out of the chase for Nicholas Moffitt. And it's going to bring David Wortman up into third.
Here's your pole sitter. Your pole sitter, Jack Lucas, from third. 6 seconds back. 5.11 seconds back from your leader. Only 1 second back to
Somebody's
Justin.
Michael Harris. Is that Michael Harris? Somebody's hood just popped off. I believe it's Michael Harris. Michael Harris having a yard sale. Souvenir for the fans. So Nick has now made it around Steve Hansel. Took some time getting it done. So you'll see the first attempt here coming up the inside of 10A. But again, that puts you on the outside, so that leaves Steve on the inside there to have that position. So it looks like he might try to make the move and get it done here going up the hill. Steve just gets a little deep going into one. After all that work, Nick takes the easy pass with Steve just getting a little deep on that. A perfect lesson in not forcing it when you have the full hour race. Steve might be coming back, though. Troy Nissen working on Travis Rhodes. We don't believe this is in class, but might not matter to anybody involved. Oh no, Steve Hansel's backward somewhere. Going to jump to the pits, so Steve won't get Nick Moffitt back. Moffitt's second place is looking more confident. Kyle Ryan, who can't be cursed, cruising along with a 33.5-second lead. He's running 8th overall.
Hold on to your horses now, Michael. You're leading the race with 6 minutes to go. There you go. Give me a good turn. Let's get it.
Yeah, nice of him to have the race for third in the M division right behind him.
Heck yeah.
It's go time for Taylor Montague. This is a great run for Taylor. Been moving his way up the division season after season. Justin Flagg went off, I believe. Jack Lucas is now in second.
Wow.
Just lost it going into
Mr.
one,
Wall.
but Jack was already past him by then. That'll frustrate him there just to have that lapse late in the race, but it happens. The only battle within a second right now is this one for the final podium position in the M division.
There's going to be a shake-up in the points tonight, guys. Shake-up in the points tonight. Jason Wahlberg had it right now. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry. Michael Dell. Who has the points lead right now? Jason Wahlberg, right?
Yeah, Michael had a DNF with a VR headset malfunction, so Michael had a good race going that was at least top 5, top 3 points that was lost to a technical issue. So that put him down in the standings as far as we are currently. We're not into drop races yet. So
That's right.
that could change. Yeah.
The points, there's going to be a point shakeup today if they hold as they are. Jason Wahlberg is your current points leader. He's currently in 3rd position. Jack Lucas currently in 2nd.
Yeah, if there was ever an appetite for anyone to explain points scenarios, what's playing out, how things are looking, it might not be you and I to.
Yeah, good point.
That's not our. That's not our forte. We've already worked a full day.
All good.
So if you are
race,
if you are into the points scenarios, you can write us up a script and send it along. We'll try to read.
You get this lap and maybe one more. At least one more for David Wortman. He's going through
Michael-
turn 3, the leader. He'll get this one and one more. That's it. So this could be coming to the white flag for Michael Odell.
So the fast lap of the race, Justin Flagg, 120.05.
Man,
Michael Odell, 120.06. That is as close as it can get. Kyle is the only driver in the AIM division to drop under the 121 lap time. Nick Moffitt not far off. Actually, David Wortman as well, just 8 thousandths under a 121. So some great laps coming in here. Kyle Ryan, a 126.6. Nick Moffitt, 121.03. David Wortman, a 120.92. So some good laps from those guys. Time will expire by the time Michael Odell gets back around. I believe I saw the white flag flying in the background. Don't take too much sausage there, Michael. Got 11 seconds to work with unless the car is backwards and stopped. Kyle's running a comfortable race here. He's going to have to go a full another lap, though. But with 38 seconds to play with, I think he'll be okay. There's Ben Wall in the background coming through with his Zoomer meme car.
coming to the checkered flag. These guys are coming to the white flag, I believe.
Yeah, it might be a whole other lap for Nick.
And your winner. Time has run out for Michael Odell to take the checkered flag. Barney's waving frantically under the bridge. Michael Odell with another Midwest Motorsports race win. Nick Moffitt second.
Big brain move from Nick Moffitt to let Michael Odell cross the line ahead of him.
Yep, brilliant.
Saved himself an entire lap.
Might have been out on fuel. Great job there.
I think he knew.
And
Jack
your
Lucas
amateur
second.
division winner, Kyle Ryan.
Great win for Kyle.
Yes. Thank you.
Dominant run. That's the type of run that makes the admin think about putting you in with the Jackals. So Kyle might want to think twice about running those Max Verstappen 30-plus second victories. But he told me he was just going to send it. I feel like he might have sent it better this week than he did last week. Congrats to Kyle. I'll run down the results while James grabs our champions for this race.
You got it. Road Atlanta never disappoints. Good job calling the race with me, Adam. For that.
Absolutely. Drivers ever able to weather the heat of the track. Temperatures cooling off as things went on, but the race didn't. Michael Odell with the win. Great victory for him. Jack Lucas put it on pole after the pit cycle. He was down. He took the undercut. Didn't quite work out. Finishing second. Justin Flagg was looking at a second, trying to battle with Michael Odell, went off track with under 10 minutes to go. Jason Wahlberg taking third, continuing his points haul. He has been consistent in collecting points all season. Francis Faustino with another great run, 5 for him. Christopher Rowe, we hardly looked at him, but Christopher Rowe, what a strong run there. Nice and clean, 5th place. Jesse Coffey, 6th. Jason Geyer, 7th. Justin Flagg, 8th. Travis Rhodes joining tonight in 9th. Steve Hansel, 10th. Chris Goldsmith, 11th. Ian Bakaitis, 12th. And CJ Barzak, unable to get his pedals to cooperate, did not start the event. In the amateur division, Kyle Ryan with a dominant 38-second gap. Nick Moffitt was really running a good race, was competitive all race long, passing people in the pro division and battling it out. David Wortman able to take third. Taylor Montague unable to hold off David Wortman to keep third, but still a great run for Taylor Montague, 4th. Rick Bundren, another consistent 5th. Justin Shoup, 6th. Troy Nissen, 7th. Keith Hurlbut, 8th. Patrick Grover joining tonight, 9th. Ben Wall, 10th. Aaron Mitchell, 11th. Michael Harris without a hood, 12th. Eric Hagel finishing 13th. Joshua Watt, race director, 14th. Kevin Mayer, 15th. Jordan Nissen, 16th. Christopher Hopper back with us tonight, 17th. And Gerard Rupert, 8th. James, who do you got with us?
He finally did it, Kyle Ryan. You, my friend, are Midwest Motorsports race winner. Congratulations, man. Road Atlanta. You had CJ pulling for you and watching the live stream. He was pulling hard for you. I don't know who's happier, you or him right now. Talk us through your race and what are you feeling, man?
I'm ecstatic. That went about as well as I had hoped it to. Actually, better than I had hoped it to. The beginning,
yeah, just a
I
sec
was just
here.
cruising with.
We'll try to get him.
He's here.
Hold on. Kyle, you got us?
Yep, Kyle's talking to
I'm
us.
here.
I hear you, Kyle.
Excellent. Yeah. So the beginning of the race went quite well. I was very happy with where I was at, and I was very happy to sit behind Jesse for as long as I could. I pit a lap before him. I don't know how he had enough fuel to do that, unless I miscalculated my own. But going into pits, I noticed I had at least 11 seconds on P2 in AMS. So I decided I was going to go ahead and take tires. And I think I was the only one in the field to actually take them.
Wow.
In most of my testing, I've done with and without tires. I didn't realize how well I treated my lefts this time, so I definitely didn't need them. But coming out of pits, I noticed Jesse had a 12-second gap on me. At the end, he had 6 seconds. My fastest lap was lap 41, so I was able to keep putting the pedal down and really push. So it may have been worth the time for those tires. Yeah, it's a huge bummer about CJ. He gave me so much help for this race, and I definitely put in a lot of time too.
Yeah, well, your hard work pays off. Adam, can you hear Kyle?
I can. For some reason, he was muted on my end. Apologies for that, Kyle.
You're good.
No, great run. You were sending it last time we were out. You decided not to send it this time. How did you change your mindset coming into this race?
Yeah, a little bit. So each race so far, I've had the pace, but I didn't really necessarily learn how to drive the car yet. The last few days, I really kind of figured it out, and it's a lot easier than I was running it previously.
Did you focus on trying to sort of calm the wheel hop that people were getting?
Yeah, so the wheel hop and really just the inputs, being a little kinder on the brake, but definitely on throttle on corner exit too.
Beautiful. It looked like it played off. You were running a smooth race the whole time. I don't recall a point where we really saw you getting squirrely and fighting the car.
I think the Buffalo might have weighed me down a little bit. So
stay grounded, Buffalo Soldier.
That's right. It was awesome to watch, Kyle. Thanks for doing all the hosting and talking your other guys through it. I know you've had multiple hosted sessions, and it really means a lot that you're supporting the league like that. You know, just all in the merits of getting better. And it showed today because there was not a lot of, and there's just good, clean, hard racing today. There was no dive bombs. Nobody was doing any crazy racing. You know, it was just good, hard lap times won the race today, and consistency paid off in the right strategy as well.
I
Congratulations, Kyle.
appreciate
You
that.
earned it.
Yeah, thanks, James. Yeah, I've learned a ton from everyone here. It means a lot to be able to race side by side with a lot of the guys I've been learning from, and I've had people reach out to me for help, and that feels really good. And I'm more than willing to throw up sessions and assist when I can.
Yeah, you're a big part of it. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, James.
Congratulations, man. Enjoy your win.
Thank you.
Kyle Ryan with the amateur division win. All right. So how about Michael Odell? Give it up. 2 in a row now for Michael Odell. And 1 DNF. We're going to maybe not count that as his throwout just yet, but probably. So right now it could be you and Jason Wahlberg. 2 wins for the championship, Michael. This is another boost in confidence, and congratulations for your Road Atlanta win. Talk us through your race.
Yeah, thank you. That hopefully it's a good extra points for the effort. If I can't make the next 2 or not, then at least it's a solid fight for race wins. But yeah, for the race itself, it seemed like it was just a tire management game. I know a lot of people were unsure on their tire management, and I was kind of teeter-tottering between the two. And I've had a few people ask me, what are you going to do? Are you going to take tires? Are you going to not? I'm like, I'm going to wait. And they're like, why? I'm like, because depending on how the first lap goes, that could change that. Depending on how the second lap goes. And I'm like, we'll just play it by lap. And I just, from there, just nice and easy on the tires, try to get mileage out of them, do my best to stay with the top 3. And that tire management really paid off because the other 2 drivers didn't take tires. But towards the end, you could really see the dividends paying off of being nice with them throughout the stint.
Yes, that's amazing. Were you feeling pressure there when there were 4 of you? About 5, the top 5 were within 3 seconds of each other?
I'll be honest, it wasn't pressure. I was kind of just anticipating a full battle happening. I was waiting for it. It was going to be some good fun if we can get 3, 4. If we get 5 wide, that would be a highlight.
Yes, for sure.
We'll see what we can do.
I mean, 3 is sketchy, but if we can get 5, that's going to be like a plaque. I survived the Midwest 5 wide.
There you go. What you got, Adam?
I just got a couple laughs here. Michael Odell always excited after a nice win. Strong run. It looked like things were together. I did see you got a pretty healthy chunk of curb on the very final lap. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you scare yourself a bit there?
Nah, the Porsche was just a little hungry and needed a snack.
Me.
Yeah. The Cup car needs a full chili. Good run there again, though. Other than the having the technical difficulty DNF, you've been up at the front the entire time. So hopefully you're able to keep making the races because you seem to be putting in great laps with this car.
Yeah, hopefully, because then I'm trying to bail it out. There was another league that I'm midway through, as well as this one. So even if I do miss this race or this league for the other one, then at least go rep Midwest in that one at least, and then if not for the championship, just for the fun of the love of the game, go wheel to wheel with people and bring in the entertainment.
Heck yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like I say, that battle before the pit stop was great. The battle after the pit stop was great when Dustin Flagg and you guys were going at it. He reeled you back in there until he made a slight mistake, but it doesn't take much in these Porsche Cup cars. Just great, good, hard racing tonight. We didn't see any late dive bombs. We didn't see any unruly moves. It was just all respectful, clean lap time race, like I said with Kyle earlier. So, Michael, you were a big part of it too, man. Thanks. Saw you coaching on some video the other night too. So, thanks for contributing to the league.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun to see the people that I'm coaching and just the other drivers, just the evolution of them going from like either mid pack or back of the pack to like factors in the top 5, top 3. It makes it worth it. It's fun.
It is. We got 2 races going on all at the same time. Next week we go to Sebring. We get to do it again. That's going to be fun. 60 minutes
Sebring.
at Sebring in a couple of weeks. I'm sorry, next week. We'll see you there, Michael. See you there, Kyle. Adam, it was great fun today. We saw a great race at Road Atlanta. Just good, hard, clean racing, the Midwest Motorsport style.
E-Cup continues to deliver. I expect we'll see more of the same next week.
For sure. Me too. Thanks to everybody for making this league the great league that it is. All the admins that make this league happen. For Adam Sondag, I'm James J. Reminding you to stay in your lane.
And I approve of this message.